Really? When they start saying that, okay, cool with me. But
They've
it's
been
always that.
saying
I don't know what she just says that. But as always, back with another one. Nobody's listening in a place where you can talk about whatever the fuck you want because nobody's listening.
that's the
Kind of
problem.
like,
You wasn't listening. You never heard her say that. You never heard her say that. That means you're not listening. You part of the nobodies that's not listening.
oh, I can't hear Jimmy, so I already know. I can't hear Jimmy.
You're part of the problem.
Can't hear Jimmy, man. Can't hear him at all. All right, man. First topic up to, for discussion. You know, welcome home, Boosie. You know, even though my man got booked for playing with
Right,
Cat
right,
Bangers and shit, but
right.
I think he just
You know
needed to
he gonna
tap
be
back
on
in a little
Vlad. Like he gonna be on Vlad. Like that's an old picture, Vlad. They set me up,
They photoshopped it
Vlad.
there.
I went. All I did, Vlad. They tried to set me up, Vlad.
He gonna be like, yeah,
That's
well, Boosie, I mean, we kind of seen the gun in clear sight.
right. Like Boosie, you out on your Ja Morant shit, man. Like then, like these motherfuckers is tripping, bro. Like you got too much money to be stupid. Fucking
I
Zion Williamson
seen,
just dumb, bro. Like he got all that shit going on with the porn star girlfriend and all that old wild shit. Like that motherfucker would be lucky if he even playing in the United States. They about to ship him the fuck off. He gonna be playing for the team in Turkey, nigga, for the fucking
man,
like,
the part that nigga gotta understand.
they
Actually,
getting Zion.
nah. It's, see, that's the thing, right? That's not the off court antics that get you fucked up. That the shit Ja Morant doing, you know, he kind of,
Ja Morant only got suspended for 25
I
games though. I'm
mean,
surprised.
I mean, I don't think I've seen Gilbert Arenas many times. Well, that's the thing. He pulled out a gun in the locker room, not in
Not
the club.
Gilbert. The nigga was
Uh,
playing with his money. You know what I'm saying? He was playing with, you know what I'm saying?
I seen an interview yesterday about that too. They was saying that I guess Moneybagg Yo supposed to be like his old head, whatever. But he was talking about how he was telling him, calm down and watch the shit you get into and stuff like that. But he said he definitely rapped to him about the whole little situation or whatever he was going through. He ain't say too much. He just was like, yeah, we talked about it, man. I told him, tone it down, watch your circle, all that good stuff. But see,
He
some of
can't
the
fuck
times
nobody with the you. He's in love with Waukesha.
that, see, I'm gonna give young boy defense. I'm gonna give the people a little backstory. But the way I look at it is, it was a point in time when I used to say the same thing. That's why I really don't grind them up that bad. I'll be like, man, I'm gonna park my Bentley nigga on the block. I'm gonna park my Rari on the block. Why? So a nigga can come through here and try to rob us because you're rich ass out here. We ain't got no money,
Right,
nigga.
right.
What the fuck? And I mean, I do agree because I used to tell her, I don't give a fuck how much money I got, nigga. I'm going to the block with it. But I then now being older, you realize, okay, I can pass through the block. I can jump out, blow, smoke an L, and take off. All that sitting out there all day, and
Right.
because it ain't really. It's to the point where, like, I say two things. When you get a certain amount of money, I'm not gonna lie, you do feel invincible. in your mind, you think that ain't really much can stop you, and you feel invincible because you already feel like, okay, I'm not sweet, I can do whatever I want to do, you know. But then now I got the bread
No, in
behind me.
fact, what make me mad is the whole role model thing, right? Right? Like, just because I play sports, who the fuck said I wanted to be a role model, nigga? I play ball.
Well, shit, some of the times you got,
Like,
well, honestly, that be the label that people put on you. Because
I
remember,
didn't say I want to be on a box.
nigga, that's the reason why you never see Charles Barkley on a box of Wheaties. Nigga, Charles told us when we was kids, nigga, I ain't nobody role model. I'm following
Charles
behind
Barkley
me.
on a box of pizza. Charles
Hmm?
Barkley on a box of pizza or some shit, a box of Pop Tarts with his fat ass. He on a box of donuts. You try these donuts. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga,
try Enemans. Try Enemans popping donuts. You can
that
put on a
nigga, I
box
remember
of
when Charles,
donuts.
I remember when I was a kid, Charles was out here spitting on bitches and hitting them. Like that's why I be like, you look all nice and cushy, set up that ESPN nigga. But when you was in the city when I was a kid, nigga, you was on nut shit, nigga. You out there spitting on people, cussing out fans. I remember Charles Barkley was an asshole, man. That's probably why they traded this bitch in. Plus, we knew he wasn't gonna never help us get no ring because he wasn't gonna get one himself either. So, you know, wasn't like he was no chocolate thunder, none of them, he was just
I
that.
heard. Right, yeah, and plus, that they probably traded him because they heard about his soap debacles way back when. You know what I'm saying? I heard on,
Well, you gotta
I heard on
remember,
the podcast. It is what it is. That nigga Barkley was getting wild with the soap. Like, that's why
they
they traded
said,
him out of Philly. They was like, yo, you gotta take that shit somewhere else, bro. We ain't into that shit over here in Philly, bro. You gotta get the fuck out of here with that.
I mean, he said if he put it right there, he couldn't drop it. You know, he ain't say he kept it there. He said he was put it there for keep. Plus, he probably didn't want to go to jail because he's technically stealing hotel property.
Ah,
You know, that's what that was. I guess that's just my opinion. I don't know what you were doing, shot. I never lost anything in my ass. Bar soap, anything. I don't know anything about that. And next thing I want to touch on, man. How you
mom,
feel
this
about
is
this?
it.
How you feel about this Skip and Shannon situation, man?
I mean, I don't really feel no way about it. Like, I feel like, yeah, I really don't feel no way about it. So I can't say how I feel. Like, that shit, I don't know, man.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm upset. I'm upset.
wow.
I'm upset
Because you feel
because
like Shannon left a platform. You feel
I mean I feel
like
like
you feel
um,
like Skip bullied him out of that role or something.
I'm upset because Skip acts and feel like he's unstoppable and nobody continuously proves him right. I mean proves him wrong. He said he does what he wants because he can. Who gonna stop him? I'm the highest rated caster on Fox Sports. So the fuck you gonna fire me? So he's saying do what he wants. Number two, I tell you, I don't like him either. Is he a cap artist? I never seen somebody with all these sports events unless you like 79 years old. He was at everything. I remember the time when they said Rumble in the Jungle. I was there. I was there. Nigga, Rumble in the Jungle was black and white. Skip, how old are you?
Mm-hmm.
He was at everything. I'm like, man, I even think about when I watch sports like that. Nigga, ain't nobody care about you, Skip. Nigga, I remember we was in high school. Nigga, our man was Marv Albert. Nigga run around biting bitches' butts. Nobody worry about you, Skip.
Right, niggas wanted to see what Craig Sager was gonna wear to the games.
Yeah.
Why
I
nobody worry
don't
about no
remember nothing
Skip?
about no Skip. Even when I look back and like look back at the hardwood classics and shit, I see Stephen A on there with a normal hairline, but I don't see Skip.
Right. What's my old head name that passed away? I can't think of his name right now. My man with the glasses that used to be like boom
Stuart Scott.
shakalaka and all that type shit. Like, huh?
Yeah, you talk about Stuart Scott.
Yeah, yep, exactly.
No, my favorite boy is
Mm-mm.
what happened to him, man? He probably
That was
old as hell
Skip.
now. No, that wasn't Skip. That was the fat boy. I know my man.
Nah, I'm fucking with you.
Nobody knows
Yo.
Skip with Fox Sports and Skip. I don't know Skip. Shoot, to be honest, I know I know the other Dan Tony brother, as a sportscaster from back in the day better than I know Skip.
Yeah.
I go like every time, man, like, come on, cut that shit out. Nobody remember you, Skip. Ain't no fucking body. The only reason you get them ratings is because you watching it for Shannon. But also, like I tell people too, and that's another thing that
Shock
you
value.
know, I hope that we don't get canceled for saying, but it's the honest to God truth. And the thing, Skip Bayless is like I don't care, they gonna fry me for this. I don't give a fuck. Skip Bayless is like a Jeff Foxworthy. They got them blue collar people, but they also got the people that sign the checks, the people that do the casting, the people who control the programming and all that other stuff. So that, that makes them more in their mind. It makes them more valuable than they really are. But I'm sorry, Skip. Anybody can do what you do, bro. All you do. I mean, I think we got a hater sitting on every block in Philadelphia that can do the same thing that Skip does. So,
Facts.
to me, I don't know. I don't know. So
I
that
mean, I
that
think part of it is shock value too, because he be saying shit like it's almost like in the sense of like the way Charlemagne used to be. Like he gonna say some shit that's gonna make people want to watch it, whether they love or hate him. Like, and that's why people watch it. People gonna watch it
but
either because they agree with the shit he say, or people gonna or what they're gonna watch it to sit there and curse at their TV. Like, you stupid motherfucker, you don't know what you're talking about. Like,
now I ain't gonna do that because I'm gonna tell the truth. Before Shannon, I watched for Steven. After Steven, I watched for Shannon. I never watched that shit with Skip. Never.
right? You know, I feel you.
If it's just skipping the thumbnail, I ain't clicking it. So it's like, no, I really, I'm not a, I don't know. I just don't like his attitude. I don't like the way he do shit. And then it's like,
Yeah, it comes off
I
like
just
real snobbish.
like,
Like, it
yeah.
comes off
And
real
then
snobbish.
even with that Twitter shit, he never apologized. He said he wasn't apologizing, and he didn't.
Yeah,
What
right about the
he think?
Damar Hamlin.
Yeah, he ain't doing nothing because he said he wasn't. That's why I be like, but let that be one of us. Niggas shows getting canceled, appearances getting cut out, streams going down the drain.
I mean, what do you expect though? What do you expect, bro? That's just like, again. That's just like we said free Boosie at the top of the show. A motherfucker killed. He confessed to killing three of his sons, and he got a $20 million bill. Granted, he might not have the 20 M's or the 10% to pay the shit, but why the fuck would you give him a bill and then deny Boosie a bill though? Like, cause y'all know he got the bread to pay it, but y'all gonna get this man a bill, and then who knows? Ain't no telling fucking a rich person out there might feel for him and be like, oh yeah, no, I'm going to pay for him. He was under a lot of pressure and da da da. He might not have did it and all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, why the fuck would you give him a bell? Like why? He confessed to killing them, but y'all give him a bell. The fuck? How you give bond? How you grant bond to somebody that confessed to murder? 3 murders. How does that work? But y'all got a picture of Boosie of a so-called gun and like behind his waist in his waistband, and y'all arrest this man and deny him buying that person. Now, granted, he out right now, but it's just like, come on, man, with the fuck shit. Like,
True. Well, see, the
no,
only thing I say, even with stuff like that, that don't surprise me because
no.
if you peep game, like I hate when everybody say that term, cancel culture, cancel culture. Nigga, we the only ones get canceled. Who else
We
get
cancel
canceled?
ourselves. That's what it be. We be canceling ourselves. Soon as somebody say something about a motherfucker of color, we go to write them off. Like, but motherfuckers of other ethnicities do that shit and they don't even think, they don't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't think twice
See
about
the
it. Like,
see the
gee, bro,
only
that's wild.
now the way the part that fucked me up is like okay, even back to the Skip Bayless thing. If Shannon Sharp would have made that comment about fucking Ron Jaworski or
Or
somebody, he would have been
or
fired.
somebody.
He would have been fired. Apology and all still would have been
Right.
fired.
Hold up, but wait. Speaking of Brett Favre took all that fucking bread and he's still out here just free, just roaming the streets,
I mean, you gotta remember, man, he's
wearing
white,
Wranglers.
so he's white,
Put
so
a
he
pair
is
of Wranglers
allegedly.
on. Ain't no
He would have done. He would have
allegedly.
done
He
the.
took that shit. He took that
Hey
shit. He
man,
took that shit and went and brought a whole fleet of fucking Wranglers or Lee Dungarees, whatever the fuck he wear, whatever stiff ass jeans he be wearing.
that nigga. I mean, I mean that's another thing I say. When they did it, it's allegedly. When we didn't, we did it. We did it before we did it. Like, and that's another
Right,
thing that
exactly.
y'all
That's
must.
like they quick to cancel the bull. They quick to
That,
cancel the bull that was in Creed. They quick to cancel the bull that was in Creed 3 and all that shit or whatever in the movie The Harder They Fall, pause. They quick to cancel him and all that shit or whatever. Jonathan Majors, they don't even know if he did the shit yet. But they, you know what I'm saying? And then now allegedly all these other motherfuckers coming out. But no, it's the truth. Nigga, you see the bitch that just came out talking about Cosby raped her back in like 1950 something? Like, bitch,
yeah,
that rape got an AARP card, bitch. Like that. You like what?
shit,
Like that
nigga,
rape is old as shit now.
shit, nigga.
Like you
Look at
didn't
the
bring
chick
that up
that
just
trying
now.
to say it's the same thing with the Donald Trump joint. The chick trying to say he raped her in the department store, touched her appropriately 30 years ago. Come on, man. First of all, like I
You
told
just
people, that man was born rich. The only
you
way he
just
in the
remember
department store, huh? We got.
she just remembered that it happened
I
in the
mean,
department store. She was like, you know what? That nigga did rape me back in Macy's. Bitch got raped in Woolworths back in the day.
and see, that's why I tell people, right?
Hold on, wait. Rape not a funny topic, but I'm laughing at Woolworth
It's
because Woolworth
nah,
ain't been
it's
around in
not.
years. But
See,
it happened
these
30 years ago, so it had to be a
no.
Woolworth.
Oh, wait. These two people we talk about in Pacific, it is a funny topic because I'm gonna tell you the reason why. For as Bill Cosby, I've been saying this shit for the last 7 years, ever since the man got arrested. Let's cut the bullshit out. In this day and age, you got bitches who want you to go grab some perks on the way. They want you to bring some weed, bring some liquor. That's how niggas
Telling
get
me them
down.
bitches going the same way back then, right?
See what I'm saying? No, I mean, you know for a fact they was. You seen the movies, Volumes, Quaaludes. They was on everything back then. That was how y'all party. So now, because I'm worth hundreds of $1 million, you rate me. But back when it happened, you was just happy to get the mellow pudding
Good
pop.
time.
See what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden I'm super rich and I raped you. And then even with Donald Trump, I mean, I'm gonna defend my man. That's my man. But even with Donald. let's be real. It's
Is
just a scenario. It's just a scenario thing. He raped a woman in a department store. The man was born rich. So if you really think that Donald Trump was visiting a department store, other than to own it, I find that kind of hard to believe.
but
I'm just
but
saying.
but 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 bro, you could say that yeah he was born rich, granted, but just because you was born rich, it be some bitches that don't like they be like nigga, you a fucking queen. Like that be that entitled shit too. That sense of entitlement. Like, bitch, oh, you know who I am? You know my dad is? You know who my dad is? Bitch, you're gonna give me some. You're gonna give me
Well,
some.
now
You're
even
gonna
that,
give me some
you know,
sweet pussy on a
having
Saturday,
my
like Ply
PhD
said.
in law and order, and having a PhD in law and order, I understand that, but it's the
That nigga,
circumstance.
that nigga
That's
Donald
all I'm
Trump.
saying. It's the circumstance.
Donald Trump.
Why did he rape her the first time he was running for president? Why didn't he rape her all these years he's been a successful businessman? Now he's about to go back up for re-election, and now he raped you. Timing is just too weird for me. I just don't like
Listen,
timing. I mean, put it like this: he raped you when he ran for
rapist.
president the first time. He raped you when he was in office. He raped you the whole entire time. Did you not know his face when he was on The
Bro,
Apprentice?
all right, hold up. Wait. So you don't think a motherfucker that say grab him by the pussy is a rapist?
I I mean,
How do you
it's
defend
no,
that?
because you know why I defend him? Because he say what we won't say, and he don't care.
You're out of order.
You know what I'm saying? You know
You
what I'm saying?
out of order.
Look.
You
He
out of
said
order.
grab her.
You out of
Look,
order.
he
You out of
said grab.
order.
He grabbed her by the pussy. Did he get booked for that? See what I'm saying? That's what I say, man. You know, that's what she get
He
into. We
admitted
ain't
to
know
it.
her. He admitted to
It
what?
wasn't
Grabbing her?
just her. It was multiple hers. He said when
Listen,
he meets a lady he likes, he just walk up and grab him by the pussy.
he want to know if it's a lady. What's wrong with that? So if he don't grab her and get there, she pull out Slammer Jones. He's supposed to be cool with it.
So you telling me? So you telling me he grabbed a couple of dicks in his life too? Then, because that's what made him just start going to go check. Like what made him just? He not just gonna come up with that out of nowhere. Like he just like,
I'm just saying. I mean,
no.
no disrespect, but
That's why he always hold his hand like that. Like he'd be like, "No, I'm not putting my hand back down there.
I
I need to."
mean, I mean, you know, I wouldn't be
You're
surprised
not
if,
just gonna come
you
up with
know,
that. I've been fooled way too many times. No, you're not gonna give me. I gotta grab it right away.
I mean, it could, I
I
mean,
grab her hand.
I got a feeling that's how he meet bitches. He definitely got grab some shit he ain't want to grab. So I'm a firmly stand on that one. I mean, you know, he was just verifying that that was a man or a woman because these trainings out here these days be getting niggas. And then it's like, you know, these trainings be getting niggas. So yeah, my man was just verifying. He was just verifying, man. But at the end of the day, we not see like I tell them, man. People like when he got in office, right? A lot of people was like, yeah, I don't like, you know, whatever, right? If you really sat down and did the research of behind him, he really did nothing but help. It's just that everybody was so hopped up on who he was and said that he wasn't doing nothing. I mean, people keep forgetting where all that PUA bread came from. Y'all, you know, they tell niggas he was anybody tell Uncle Red thank you. And Uncle Red ain't give you no $1,400 stimulus check. Uncle Red gave niggas like 80, 90 grand. See what I'm saying? Bread up front. That's the part why I say I kept telling people the only people that's gonna hate him is the people that's not businessmen. People forgot y'all voted a businessman as president, not an actor, not a city
Well,
politician. You
let me
voted
stop
a
you
business.
there. Let me stop you for Red and give me shit. I didn't get PUA. So,
Damn.
I
I
didn't get
mean,
PUA.
I know a few people
Only
that
thing I
was.
got was I didn't get PUA. I didn't get PPA. Only thing I got was a ticket from PPA, nigga, from the Philadelphia Parking Authority. That's all I got was tickets, nigga. I ain't getting no fucking PUA and all that old extra shit. Just went out here and schemed for and all that. And I ain't mad. Go ahead, get y'all bread and all that.
No,
But
I'm mad. I'm
what
mad.
I do
No,
believe is that probably
me.
was some shit that was already that shit that shit was put in play because of a crisis that happened. Any other president that was in office would have did the same thing. That motherfucker ain't do nothing that wouldn't have been done by another motherfucker that was in office. Like he not no. Come on, man. Like come on,
Yeah.
man. We not about to sit here and act like he's that bull. Like because he's not. He's
Nah,
that nigga
man.
used his dad's name to get on, built a reputation off of that, was fucking over money because he went bankrupt how many times? Come on, man.
Yeah,
Come on. The
he
nigga went
did.
bankrupt how many
That don't mean he fucked up no bread,
times?
and that don't mean he
I
went broke.
know don't I know that chapter 11 and all that type shit. They broke is
Yeah.
different from our
The
broke and all
only, the
that shit,
only
bro. I
time,
know all of that.
no,
But
see the difference. See, I'm gonna tell you the difference between rich man and poor man. When we filed Chapter 11, we broke. When he filed
right.
Chapter 11, he not trying to pay somebody that's suing his ass.
He trying to right exactly. He trying to protect assets and all that type shit. I already know.
Yeah. So I mean,
I already
you
know,
can't
bro.
compare that.
But again, you fucking up shit if you got to do that. You fucking up if you
Nah,
put yourself
that
in
ain't
that
all.
situation, bro. If you a businessman with them type of funds, bro, you shouldn't have to be doing that.
Look, the reason why. All right, look, I'm gonna use one of our own. Why you think 50 Cent filed for bankruptcy? To keep from
Majority
paying Rick Ross?
success. How many Trump Towers? How many Trump Towers? Huh?
Huh?
I said, how many Trump Towers is still around right now? You said what about Rick Ross?
I said, well, why you think 50 Cent filed for bankruptcy? He wasn't broke. He filed bankruptcy to keep from paying Rick Ross for that video. He didn't need to. He did it to keep from paying the people he owed. See what I'm saying? It's the same thing. He took a page out the white man book. No, Ross, you ain't getting a dime out of me. Somebody else was suing him too. No, you ain't getting no bread, nigga. I'm broke. So look what happened. Fast forward
Right.
on.
And I get it. I get it, bro. But again, even still, Donald Trump is no, bro.
I can't, like I said, I can't crucify him. I mean,
No,
see, it's certain
he's
things,
no.
I
Same person
can't say,
that had them, same person that had them white boys climbing the fucking walls of the nation's capital and all that type of crazy shit, bro. Like Donald Trump is an asshole. He's a fucking fool, bro.
look,
He's
that
a
nigga
fool.
need to, look, he a fool because he had niggas climbing the Capitol. But you got grown ass men seeing teenagers out here to kill motherfuckers. That's what I say. I can't crucify somebody for doing the same exact shit that I see every day. It's
Say that
just that
again.
I can't.
You said Donald Trump do what?
I said I can't crucify him for doing something like that when we got grown ass men that send children out the house every day to go shoot niggas, or send children out the house every day to rob niggas. See what I'm saying? They
All
worse
right.
than he.
So since nobody's listening, let's really talk about it. What you call the army?
I got a different name for the army.
With
Uh,
certain when it comes to certain ethnicities, because as of right now, it's getting to the part where it's like motherfuckers that need green cards and all that shit, they signing them up for the army. Like, oh yeah, you get your green card, yeah, just sign up for the army. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the country needs to be protected and all that shit, but it's like at the same time, y'all ain't out here shooting shit with ladders and all that shit. Let's send them not. Let's send them to Iraq, nigga. You want to shoot shit with you want to use a Glock and put an extended clip on there, nigga. No, how about you go hop in this tank, nigga? Go shoot for real.
Look,
Let's go shoot for
look,
real. Niggas
look.
want to shoot in the hood all day on some dumb shit where it's little kids and innocent people outside. No, nigga, go over there and go shoot for real. Go sit in the middle of the ocean on the fucking tank, nigga, and let off missiles and all that type shit, and wait for missiles to come towards your way, and niggas coming up on other ships. Like, that's what I don't get, bro. Like, motherfuckers be out here on dumb shit, and then what make it worse, you niggas out here running around doing all this killing with New Balances on and Adidas pants and Nike hoodies. At least match when you out here looking dumb as shit. You like a NASCAR driver, bro. You got on all these different brands, bro. Like you gonna fucking
Yeah,
a hair store ski
listen.
mask and a Nike hoodie, Adidas track pants with New Balances. Like who the fuck
Uh,
wears all that shit together, bro? Like
you gotta look at it like this. These niggas out here dying in the shit that you wear to the laundromat because all your clothes dirty. You know what I'm saying? They got a method to it. You know, they ain't had no clean clothes that day. You gotta match stuff up.
niggas dying in gym clothes.
You know? But like I say,
Niggas out here dying in gym clothes. Make it crazy. Niggas wearing all these workout and track clothes and shit and still getting caught by the cops. You got on track sneakers, nigga, and you still get caught by the cops. You still get caught by the cops, nigga. You got on the fastest sneakers and you still get caught by the cops. Like, and then also even the walking around in the summertime with them fucking masks and them hoodies on. Like, if you that scared, nigga, you got that many problems, stay your dumb ass home, bro. Why the fuck are you walking around with a ski mask on? And it's
no,
87 degrees
damn.
outside.
The person I my anger goes to the state of Pennsylvania and the city of Philadelphia. Nigga, we barely had to wear masks down here. And as soon as niggas stopped getting sick, that ban got lifted. Why are y'all still running
That's because
around with
you in the
masks
dirty
on?
south.
Huh?
You in the dirty south, nigga. They dirty.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, I
They
mean,
don't
think
even
about
wear
it.
socks on
Listen,
there.
listen.
They
I'm gonna
barely
tell
own
you.
socks. I'm
Listen, I'm gonna tell
fucking
you the
with y'all,
first
dirty
thing.
south. I'm fucking with y'all. Hold on, wait. I'm fucking with y'all down south. I'm fucking with y'all, bro. I'm fucking with y'all. I'm fucking with y'all,
Look,
dirty south. But a lot of
look,
y'all don't wear socks.
look. The first thing came out my mouth when I seen that shit. They said, "Oh, mask requirements everywhere, anywhere, everywhere." I said, they just don't know how many niggas about to die. And that at that time, nigga, that motherfucking that little chart on the joint went woo and left the fucking board, dog. Once they put masses, because now you giving cats, you know, the ability to do stuff. But once again, hope being doing that, this is nobody's listening. I'm gonna give you a little piece of advice off of something that I know personally too. See, the part that people don't understand, right? And I mean, I'm about to scare the fuck out of a lot of y'all. So if any of y'all see this video and y'all think y'all fall in this category, yeah, you might want to get the fuck up out of here. I don't know when, but you might want to get out of here soon. See, the thing that people forget, they get caught up on basic living and forget about advanced living. Don't worry about all that. These niggas is already they've been working for over 10 years and it's almost perfected. That facial recognition shit real right. That mask don't mean nothing, nigga. They got a way with everybody. They got a joint where they zoom in on your retinas, nigga, the same way how you do your eye
Eyes
scan when
and
you
all of
look
that
at the
shit
vote.
pops right up.
Yeah. They coming up. Somebody is creating that now. So yeah, go ahead and think that mask got you away from that homie, nigga. Then 10 years later, you be walking your
Me,
kids to school, they come grab your ass.
that shit. It's like that shit kind of crazy because it's like in a sense it's like I remember being young and wild, but I don't remember being young and dumb, young and stupid as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these motherfuckers is really stupid as fuck. They really dumb
Yeah,
as shit, bro. 'Cause it's like y'all go do
hold
shit.
up.
Y'all really going to go rock out and go kill motherfuckers and then wearing that shit the next fucking day, bro.
Well,
They
see,
wearing that shit the next day.
now hold up. I'm gonna tell
Very next
you.
day they out there on, or they 10 blocks over with the same outfit on as the nigga that's on the news that just shot somebody the night before. Like, come on, man.
Look. I'm gonna tell you like this, right? I'm gonna give you some Old Testament. Just watch the percentages of how through decade and generation it grew. When we was kids, they had one. Every neighborhood had a crash dummy, maybe two.
You said every
Not
hero
to
had a what? A crash dummy?
every, every neighborhood had they crash dummy. That wild ass old head. He done shot this nigga back in the day.
Right,
Like
right, right.
you got one or two. Now pay attention to our era. Those type niggas dwelled out because niggas ain't want to go to jail. Niggas was catching cases, surviving. Niggas wasn't catching cases, being demons. They was just
Niggas
surviving.
money.
It got caught in the process, and that's the next fact I'm about to put on. When you fast forward on to this generation, and I mean, I'm gonna start from the beginning, and you know, niggas gonna get mad, but you only get mad about the truth. As far as what's going on in these streets now, I solely blame that shit on our generation, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why. You know, being in the streets and niggas used to always scream that shit. You could manipulate a kid mind. You see what I'm saying? All you gotta do is show them some money, you know, give them a little bit. Hey man, I got a little dummy car. All right, man, you go ahead and drive that joint, young boy. Oh, you got that nigga whole world. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Use your pedal now. Go ahead, nigga. Yeah, you gonna do what I say. And that whole formula right there, I just said that simple formula is what real niggas in. Because remember, you already got all the cats on the sideline that want to be that old head. Now you got them fishing, and you got the cats that you picking and choosing for you to poison. You got them all together. They coming with their others. See what I'm saying? This is how it came. See, old head niggas decided it was easier to manipulate a young boy than keep going to fuck back to jail. Why should I go do that time? I can cap a young boy up to do it, you know, as long as he ain't got no text messages or no conversations recorded saying I told him to do it, he gonna do all that time, not me.
Right.
And that formula is what made, I'm gonna say, up until 2015, 2016. Now, 2016, it started to ramp up a little bit, but pay attention, it didn't go nowhere. It stayed within the flash mob and rolling on niggas. It stayed there. But you know when that shit went through the moon? I mean, I'm gonna blame Uncle Red, and I'm gonna blame whoever the cats that made that motherfucking PUA submission system. But think about it, bro. I'm getting phone calls, niggas 15, 16-year-old little brothers collecting PUA because the system was so fucked up. They was kicking it to everybody in the beginning. So now
Right.
you putting $7, $8,000 in a child hand, nigga. What they gonna do? Oh man, I'm going. Everybody want to live their video dreams. Everybody want to get stressed. I remember when I came home, and I mean, you know, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, I'm not gonna say, you know, I'm a pretty big guy in the paper department. I did pretty well back then. So when I come home and niggas treating me like I'm fucked up, I'm like niggas buying my food, and I'm like, I
Where
ain't
you get money from?
manipulate, huh? Huh?
You looking at them niggas like, where you get money from?
Yeah, no, I know where they got it from, but I'm like, it's me, baby. It's me. See
Right.
what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong. I appreciate y'all niggas. Y'all niggas saving a
But
couple of
also,
dollars.
but that's what I say. Also, you gotta look at it as respect too, though. When niggas do shit like that, like
Yeah, no. The only reason I don't because yo, the attitude that people had. See what I'm saying? Like
niggas just trying to do
honestly,
it like a flex type of thing.
what niggas was man? Yo, stop, nigga. I'm talking about you got broke ass niggas looking at each other like, what the fuck is this nigga talking to? This broke ass. I'm like, nigga, I thought I was in the twilight zone. So it kind of did something to my mental, but it made me laugh because it was like case money run out.
And that's what I was about to say. You know, when niggas never had shit, that shit, man. I don't even want to get into it. You know what? Ain't nobody
No,
listening.
the truth is the truth. Niggas ain't have shit, so they don't know what to do with money when they get it
Ain't
in their
nobody
hand.
listening. Ain't nobody
That's it.
listening. Ain't nobody listening. You know what I'm saying? So I knew it. I knew somebody. They got like a shitload of case money, bro. This motherfucker went and brought like I think he brought either two or three of the same cars. They was like Tahoes or Yukons or some shit like that. Brought two or three of them. The same Jones. Right. 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 Like what are you doing? Why would that be a thing? What like that's not the move, bro. But that's what he chose to do with his money. And you know what he's doing right now?
What?
He's working a job. He's working somewhere. I'm not knocking
See,
nobody that work,
honestly,
but I'm not
now,
knocking
now,
nobody at work. But what I'm saying to you is, if I had money to buy three Tahoes or three Yukons, you feel me? What the fuck do I look like
listen,
having to work for somebody, bro? Even if you take that money and decide, even if you take that money and say, you know what, from from or fuck it, even if you say on every day when it's nice, or even if you just say every day, even if you say I'm gonna get a food cart, nigga, I'm gonna get 2, 3 food carts, pop up one here, one there, and one there, and put people in them Jones, and we gonna run these Jones. Or even if you say you don't even want to get a food court, you want to go with something small and say, nigga, I'm gonna get a grill and do burgers and hot dogs and chicken wings every day in the spring and the summertime, and maybe in the fall if it's nice on those days. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the amount of money you would amass versus you buying three of the same cars, nigga, that's gonna be headaches
nigga,
after a while. Nigga, like
nigga, you bought three the same cars. You could have bought one property,
he ain't
and
buy no properties for three of the same cars, nigga. That's what he chose to do with his money. I'm gonna buy three Tahoes or three Yukons. Whatever it was just like you're dumb.
I
You
mean,
dumb as
some
shit,
of
bro.
the but
Like,
that
yeah, nigga,
is
I want
that is a
a red one, a black one, and a gray one, or a white one. Like it was something dumb like that.
all right.
Like, bro,
Look.
no. How about you get the one and then you paint it, nigga, every couple months. You feel me?
Look,
You got that
I'm
type of
saying
money,
this
nigga,
sound crazy,
to where
right?
you could have painted it every couple months. And niggas would have thought it was a different joint.
Look, that's funny you said that, right? I remember I met this bull. Crazy thing, yeah, you probably might see this video one day, nigga. I'll beat your motherfucking ass. But
The
I'm
nigga
not
that
beating.
can see this video, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Like,
No,
you
look,
were three to six
look,
dickhead, bro.
look. The nigga, we know. Well, you probably know him by seeing him, but no, he's not nobody that we hang with. But I happen to know his backstory because of his folks. But it's a guy who grew up in the neighborhood where we grew up with. Um, Something happened to him as a child, but it was like very, 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 very bad. So when he turned 18, I heard the main man got quarter million dollar money. And it was like I remember I used to see this nigga walking around, dick ass forces, all this shit. So fast forward on one day, another oldie. I'm inside the store. Well, fuck out of here. It ain't around no more for all y'all new niggas, but I was in this store called Circuit City purchasing some system equipment.
Mm-hmm.
I see this
Circus.
guy. Yeah, I was in Circuit City buying some system equipment. And just so happened, I see this badass Puerto Rican chick, and I'm just staring and staring and staring. So she opened the door like, babe, come look at this radio. The nigga come in the door is main man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn, I remember bull. I said, damn, a nice little Rican bitch. So I was friends with the niggas at Circuit City, so they used to let me go back there in the shop and shit like that. So I go in the back, they putting a system in a Lexus buggy out GS 300 joint. I
Mm-hmm.
remember it was gold. I said, damn, who getting all that shit put in a Lexus? He like, man, some dumbass inside, man. He must have came into some money. I told you don't nobody put systems in these joints, but he wanted to pay the money, so we got it done. So now, fast forward on, I see the nigga at the rim shop getting rims put on a black one. Buggy eye. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, my man living still got the little Rican bitch with it. He got another little bitch in the back seat. He getting his rims put on. Fast forward on, I had to go to shop right one day. I was showing him mall. And when I seen that nigga come walk over to my car to take my cart from me, all that shit flashed back on me, bro. I was like, yo, I was in a shop getting some lines ran in a celebrity while you was getting lines ran in a brand new Lex. And you come over there to get that cart from me while I was getting in my Mercedes, nigga, and you was working that shop, right? So I know how it is when niggas have a ton of money, bro. The amount of money don't make you
So you
smart.
telling me basically he used to be a used to.
Man, more than that. I mean, shit, though, you gotta remember, out of my life, I met two cats who cashed out. The other one I'm not going to talk about, unfortunately. Like I said, that's a very good friend, and you actually like him too. So we're going to leave that alone. But I got two good friends that really, really got some crazy bread from stuff, from whatever. But I used to tell myself all the time, I used to be upset. Like I remember Cash used to come around. Yeah, bro, we got into a car accident. Me and my folks when I was younger, I get this money when I turned 18, or yo, I got hit by a bus, or I got hit by a car. Every one of them people didn't have that money no longer than 6 months. It came and went so
Without
fast.
or if I mean, and see, this is the thing. If they didn't have it, did they have anything to show for it? Like, did they at least have a house or a
No,
property that they started? And
no,
that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like
no. I don't know not I don't know not a one that did, because honestly, like I tell people, right? And I can only speak from my own experiences. When niggas get money, they turn into superstars. Everybody want to be a star. They not thinking, let's be stable. Let's build generational wealth. Let's put this away for my kids in the future. Nah, I don't none of that matter. Let's go to Miami. Let's go to Vegas. Let's go. No, that's the first thing that come to mind, dog. I'm telling you, you know what it is? I'm sorry to say it. That's what I call an ignorant nigga. That's a nigga. For all
yeah,
y'all people out there don't know, when y'all white people want to be all fucking up, that I just explain to y'all what a nigga do. So the niggas that don't do that, you need to figure out who people is before you throw that word at them. But that's an
but you
ignorant
can't
nigga,
even just say. I mean, yeah, well, yeah, that's an ignorant person, right? Or a
because
stupid motherfucker. You a stupid motherfucker, a dumb motherfucker. You a dumb nigga. You a stupid nigga. You a fucked up person. If you like motherfuckers that take and blow 40, 50, 80, 90,000, like it's like the 5 to 10,000 and shit like that. 5 to 10,000 that shit go kind of quick. Especially if you got bills and kids and shit. That shit goes kind of quick.
Now, I'm gonna tell you something funny though, and I'm gonna tell
You
you
can make,
something.
you can make that work too, though. I'm not saying you can't make that work neither, though.
Cause
Because
look,
it's
I
like you could
told my nephew.
$200 out of that and invest in a t-shirt business or anything
See,
and make it work.
cause see, I told my nephew that shit. I said, man, I said people like me don't get shit like that. And America, whoever listening, it's different when you can say you made every dollar the regular way. See what I'm saying? I never got no case money. I mean, really, to be honest, any lump sums of money I had, I actually worked for that shit or I earned it. I never got none of that stuff. So I
I
don't
miss
really
them,
know
not
how
gonna
it
hold you,
feels.
bro. I miss them card days, bro. Them days on bidding on shit where we be like, yo, nah, nigga, fuck that. That shit gonna cost 8,000 to do this shit. No,
Yeah.
fuck that. Like, no,
Oh,
nigga, tell them niggas we want 12,000. Tell them niggas we want 12,000
yeah,
to do this shit, bro. Like, it's
yo,
gonna
you
be
remember?
4,000 alone just for the
Yeah,
clean out because this place is filthy. You need 12,000.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I
look,
miss them
I
days,
remember when
bro.
y'all
Like,
niggas. Look, I remember when niggas used to be like, "Yo, bro, you tripping with the prices? That joint ain't coming back." I said, "Listen, nigga, I don't want to do it, but if I got to do it, it's gonna have to be a large amount where I can't deny it,
remember,
man. That shit."
do you remember where we had do you remember when we had the kilts, that whole fucking basement that was like big as shit, but none of the windows opened? It was a big, bro, like we was about to die in that joint, bro. Like the
You
basement was shit. We had the kilts the whole basement, bro.
is you talk about that crib where like it was like a 3-story joint,
I think so, bro. But when you
and it
go in
was like
the basement was like fucking huge. Like it had the workout equipment down there and all that shit. Like we had to take the workout equipment and all that shit out there first, like before we did it, and then we like kilts the whole fucking basement, bro. It had like different sections to it damn near.
now hold up. This the way I can remember. Did it have the one I'm thinking about had like that rough ass rock wall? It ain't half center block.
Yep, and it kept peeling. And bro, we trying to paint a fucking wall, and as we painting the shit peeling off. So we had to paint the shit like 16 fucking times in order to get the shit to stick because there was so much moisture in this fucking nut ass basement, yo. Like, yo, but
Oh,
the outcome with money wise, this should be worth it. But it's just like the work, like you'd be like, come on, man, come on with this
yo,
dumb shit, bro. Like couple the first couple thousand rolls, which you rolling that roller on the wall, you like, bro, it's like a little bit of kilts going on, but then down here, nigga, the rest of the wall rolling off. Like you like, what the fuck, bro? Like, why the paint coming off? Like, it's,
and look, I'm gonna tell you something funny, right?
bro, what?
Look, I'm gonna tell you something crazy. You talk about that basement. Do you remember what the house looked like?
The what?
You remember how the house looked? How
Not
fucked up it
really.
was? Yo,
Not, oh yeah,
before
yeah,
I
that was the
left,
joint that was fucking trash.
before I left Jersey, full rehab. That crib looked crazy. Somebody got that
Nigga.
joint, did a full rehab, dog. That house looked nice as shit. They sent me back to do the inspection right after before they put it on the market, yo. They did that joint nice. Even that basement, oh, well, all they did was frame out around it. So they hid that raggedy wall. They framed out and pushed, they sheetrocked the basement out. So you ain't see all that stuff no more. They put a wall up, so it was the section that we was on over there by the boiler, and the other section was like
Right.
a chill area. They did that crib nice, dog. That was one of the first ones that I seen. Like, damn, we was in this trifling ass house, shit on the carpet, all that shit. But for it to go to that, I was like, man, man, man. But I say that all the time, man. I do miss that shit. Cause see, the thing that people understand what was weird about me, it wasn't about the money. I enjoyed myself. I had fun. I swear I had fun
I
down
really
there every
did.
day we went to
Hey,
work.
what made it fun? I'm not gonna hold you. What made it fun and fucked up at the same time, knowing that a lot of them properties was lost during a recession, it
Yeah.
made it fucked up. But then it made it fun because it's like a lot of those houses I was doing, y'all motherfuckers was way well off than I was. So when I was coming in y'all houses that y'all got put out of, that was 3.5 million and 8.2 million, or even 1.5 million, and y'all still had flat screens on the wall and all that shit. Oh yeah, man, bro was getting that shit.
Yeah. Definitely was relieving y'all of that stuff if y'all left
Yo,
it, you know.
remember the gas grill and all that? I remember like one of the first cribs we went to, bro. That shit had we had to drive up that long ass driveway, had the basketball court out there, the pool out back, the deck had the gas grill. Soon as you walk in the crib, it had the flat screen on the wall. We took that flat screen, but that flat screen didn't work. It was like a 50-inch, but that joint didn't work though. It probably didn't work because the shit wasn't plugged in for like years. Like it wasn't. I mean, turned
They
on for
be
years,
knowing.
but
But see,
like that
the
shit was
part they
crazy,
can see.
bro. It was that
Did
crib we
that
went to.
house
It
have
had like
mold?
8 rooms, huh?
Did the house have mold in it?
I don't remember if it had mold in it, but what I do remember is that shit had like 8 rooms in it on some crazy shit. And then like the main bedroom, you could tell that they had just got like the jacuzzi done. Like they had just got a personal bathroom put in there. Remember they had the jacuzzi built in there, and it was like then you walk off to the side. It was like you walk off like if you was to come out of the jacuzzi or whatever, you walk down like a whole area was like the shower. It was like a long ass shower, bro. That crib was crazy, bro. That was like
You
one of the
talking about the
first
house?
dumbass cribs we went to.
Is you talking about the house where it's like you turn
Had a
off the
shed
road
out
and
there.
ride back off the woods a little? It's like you ride into the woods and then it's like bang, it's right there. And they only had one neighbor over to the right.
The neighbor
I
was
know I
off
had
to the left. The neighbor was off to the left, or off to the right, depending on how you were standing. If you standing looking at the front door, it's off to the right.
now this the thing. Can you see the house from the road?
No, not at all. Fuck
Then I
no.
think this is the same crib we talking about. Now the reason why the TV ain't work, because if you can remember the whole entire basement was moldy. I'm talking about top to bottom. Remember
It
they
was.
had that
It
nice
was. That's the joint that had the exercise equipment and all that shit in there. The exercise bike and all
yeah,
that.
the pool table and all that stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
The
Exactly.
joint,
Yep.
yeah, the whole basement was I had to go back, yeah, about a year or so later to go back and tear all those drywall out. I had to go back and tear the drywall out and I had to do
I,
something else, but
yo,
I can't remember. And yo, the bad thing, I really remember all the backstories. Remember that house belonged to a local cop, and Bull said he got in way over his head, spent too much building a house, and ended up losing it because he couldn't maintain the payments. But the only house that really ever
crazy, bro. Like it was
the
literally
only
like
crib,
when we went up. Remember we went upstairs, bro, and we was like, "Yo, oh shit, here go a bedroom. Oh shit, it's another bedroom." Remember it was like 4 rooms on each side of the house. It was the
yeah,
hallway, and it was like 4 or 3 rooms on this side, and then it was like 4 or 3 rooms. We was like, "Bro, what the fuck? Like who lives like this? Like we like
and
what?"
see,
I'm pretty.
I'm
And
gonna
I
tell
know
you,
niggas got motherfuckers out here that got 20 rooms and 10 rooms and 50 rooms and all that. But bro, to be saying that shit when you gonna go work on the house and it's still got shit in there, you just looking like, bro, what the fuck? Like who? Damn, this is bad. Like this, like nigga, like y'all still had shit in here still. Like y'all had to go like that fast. Like, but shit, we did a couple cribs. We did a couple cribs
no,
where we was in that motherfucker and
all right,
it was still shit in there. I don't know if you remember that one house that we did, which I can't even say where the cops came to because the cops came and pulled up on us a couple
that's a
times. They
lie.
see black men breaking into a house that they got to work into. That's another thing with the type of work we was doing, y'all. We used to have to break into these houses to change
Yeah,
the
that was
locks
fun.
on them and put new windows and doors on. So just imagine you living in an area where your house might be anywhere from 350,000 to 5 million or so, and you got us two outside outside your next door
Yeah.
neighbor's house, nigga, like with
Now,
equipment and shit going through windows or going through doors and all, like they looking like, oh no, I'm calling the cops. And I would have did the same thing. I would have did the same thing possibly. Well, no, because we used to pull up in but a work van don't mean shit neither. Because niggas will pull up in the work van looking professional as shit and come rob
yeah,
your ass. Like
yeah,
so yeah, I get
yeah.
it. I can't inform some people, bro.
See, some of the times though, but like I'm gonna tell you the flip side. Some of them was just being assholes because they knew that there's been a bunch of people walking to their house. It just wasn't
They
people
came in
that
that crib
color.
multiple times to work on it, right?
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the color they wanted to see, so now they want to be dickheads. And then another reason why I used to be so much stuff in them houses is because the way that you, the way that it go. Like when I moved down south, the money wasn't the same and the work wasn't the same. I had to start doing evictions. So eviction is where you got to get a crew of six. That crew of six meet in front of that house. Well, I'm sorry, around the corner with the broker, and you and the broker and the cop goes to the house. You have to walk up to the front door with them, and they tell the people like, "Okay, yo, this is the final day. You knew this was coming. We've been sending in notices for 2, 3 years. Yada yada. It's time for you to what you want to do." And they, oh, we don't have anywhere to go. We don't know what to do. The cop like, okay, they got hotels, family members. He's like, it's nothing you can figure out. And they all be like, no, we don't know what to do. He like, well, listen, you can get birth certificates, social security cards, any valuables, children's pictures, like when you wait to that day when we show up, oh nah, man. That bank pay for a certain amount of hours for them 6 men to be there. Whatever is got out of that house in that time while we're on the premises, you can take. Now the thing with that is it gets tricky. When we do evictions, that cop or broker is not allowed anything of value to leave out that doorway. No refrigerators, no stoves, no flat screens. Yeah, bro, because you when you play games, you could have been got your shit out of here. We've been sending you notices. So now guess what happens? The bank wants anything that's worth something in that property to stay. Your washer and dryer has
Wow.
to stay. You can't take that. No, that's theirs.
Yeah, a lot of that shit. We came up on a lot of those too. Yeah, you're right.
Now,
Wow, I
now the
never knew that,
crazy
bro.
thing, and listen, for y'all people out there thinking, no, we wasn't stealing because with the bank thinking y'all hard earned stuff that they let y'all make y'all leave behind or whatever the case may be, they have a word for it called debris. If y'all guys out there don't know what the word debris means, it's trash.
That's
And
trash.
even when the bank wants that trash out of their property and took to the dump. So yeah, y'all belongings, y'all photos, y'all heirlooms. Oh yeah, that shit called debris. When we go in and take pictures, how much debris is there? Not how many valuables or anything. They call y'all shit debris. That shit trash to them. So yeah, yeah. Stop leaving y'all folks' house and their stuff, man. I mean, leave y'all folks stuff in these houses, man. I got some real good shit about these joints. During these clean outs, man. Some real good things. So y'all need to stop leaving
One
y'all
house,
folks
one house.
shit in these houses.
Remember that one house we went to? Wait. One house we went to. I'm not gonna lie, I was mad as shit we couldn't find them keys, and I wanted to junk them cars that day. But you couldn't figure out. Remember, we couldn't get in touch with the company and figure out we could have junked them cars. It was a fucking Benz C230 compressor, a silver one. and a pickup truck out there, a
You
blue
talking
Ford drone, I
about
think.
you
No,
talking
yeah, it
about
was a blue Ford pickup,
it was a white F-150.
a white
You,
F-150. That's what it was.
you
That was
talking
the
about the
porn
cross dressing
house.
bull.
Oh,
The
that was the
cross
porn
dressing
house.
bull. Nah, you don't remember what the neighbor said?
No, I remember that we found a lot of porn DVDs and backdrops
No.
and DVD cases around and camera
Nah,
setups
nah,
and
nah,
shit in
nah,
that
nah, nah,
crib.
nah, nah. You mixing them up. You think about that nice ass mansion. You not talking about that nice ass joint. That one was like that one at like that mini mansion. And then we went
Where the Benz
upstairs.
was at, where that Benz and that white pickup was at, bro, is the porn joint,
Nah, you mixing them
bro.
up. The
It
joint, the
wasn't
joint with the
right,
bins,
right. It wasn't. It wasn't
where the
right,
bins and
right,
that was
right.
at.
Because where the Benz, yeah, where the Benz and the pickup was at was a little smaller crib. It was a little smaller. You're right.
That motherfucker. That joint, remember, boy had a crib and then two more built on back. You don't remember that
Where
joint?
the
Remember
Benz
they had, yeah, you don't remember they
and the
had
pickup was?
nigga,
No, where the Benz
nigga,
and the pickup, no, bro. Yo, listen to me, bro. Remember the Benz and the pickup was in the driveway, like when we first pulled
yeah.
in of the house.
And, and the pickup was sitting on center blocks. It was an F-150, a white joint. I remember that joint because you know why I remember.
Remember, I wanted to take that Benz or sell that motherfucker.
Nigga, you
Like,
keep
I'm
talking
like,
about
nigga,
that
we can't
Benz,
jump
nigga.
these cars, dog.
Listen, remember what I kept saying then, and I know for a fact, man, somebody got them joints. I know one of them other niggas, man, them headhunters came from there and took them. Nigga, them Benzes, nigga, you keep forgetting about the damn near $20,000 worth of cabinets that was sitting in the garage, brand new. Cherry oak wood. Remember the whole garage was
Right.
filled with cabinets and the supplies to do the
We ain't have
crib.
space for the shit on the
The
truck.
hell yeah, nigga. We would need like two, man. We would need a fucking 26-foot U-Haul to get all that stuff out of there. Remember, he had everything in the
We had
garage
no
to
room
finish the house
for
out.
that, bro.
But no, I remember the neighbor came
We
out.
had no room for that. Matter of fact, yeah, you're right. You're right. But wait, that's where I had got the Zapper joint from. That gun joint from
Yeah,
the show.
yeah, and that's why I
Yeah,
got
yep.
and that's why I got that.
Year 2000.
Remember I got that. He had all these newspaper clippings and sandwich bags. That's the one where I got the Steve Irwin joint the day that
One of our.
Steve Irwin died. Huh?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I remember that joint called the cross dressing bull.
Yo, that's
Yeah, remember he had all them fake titties in there and all that other stuff.
crazy. Yo, we used to find some crazy shit on that shit, bro.
Nigga,
Cause man, like as
listen.
long as you're dealing with people that's gonna be
Yeah, I remember. I remember before I started doing it with myself, man. I was fucking with the bull, and this nigga sent me to his crib out Derby, man. And I found this lady had like the ultimate nigga, like the ultimate dick trucking chest in the world, dog. Like when we opened the closet, she had
you told me. You told me
bags
you was
of
like Drew.
dildo.
Like bro, it was everywhere. He was
She
like,
was
bro,
like
that
the
shit was everywhere,
dildo
dog. Like you was like,
queen.
yo.
I said, hold up, man. She gotta be having a little sex demos or something. I said, I'm gonna hope this is what she does. But, ladies and gentlemen, there wasn't impacts or anything. They was in the bag open. So I'm gonna say she probably used all of those, and they were not the same ones. They were like a variety of them.
You
Yeah,
had them
that
like they
lady.
was compartments. I remember when Kev was like, compartment. She had pause. She had dick compartments all over the house. Like whenever she felt like
Yeah,
it, she just had one right under the cabinet. Like just that's where she wanted it at. She wanted one under her sink in the bathroom. She had another one next to her nightstand. Like she had them all over the place. Like that's just what she was into. You know what I'm saying?
but
You
one thing
that
I can
lady.
say, one good thing I can say, she kept a strap nearby. One good thing I can say. definitely kept her strapped, man. But that's why I said that stuff, man. Like
Was she
it,
was she of lesbian descent? Was she of lesbian descent? That might have been her.
man, that motherfucker was from something else. Some of them joined, they had joined there like this one. Like, bitch, you put it over here. You thought it was a back massager or something. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, what? Then she had the two head joints. I said, oh, so you be having company. I'm like, okay, okay. You're a sharer.
What did you turn into? Yo,
Yeah, she was a sharer. Okay.
he said
She
you're a
was.
sharer. She's a
Hey,
shareholder.
told her I got a side for me. Hey, you know, come
She's a
through.
shareholder.
Yeah, yeah.
That bitch a
She
shareholder.
was. She was. She was. How you call it? A little more than facetious. I think she was a little. She was a little beyond that part. So yeah. Well, yeah, man. That shit was the best, man. I say all the time, the only thing I really think that that shit is what I learned out there doing that shit.
Stocking dicks. Pause.
We didn't get that clean out, thank God.
Oh
But I wanted to
shit.
clean that
Yeah,
house out.
yeah. We ain't gonna last too
They
long
clean
on.
out. Ah, you can say you freezing up, man. There you
Cause
go.
this I know. This some bullshit. I got light skin
What?
backwoods left, man. Yeah.
Hmm. Shit. I'm out.
Just the light
I'm
skin
out of it.
backwoods.
I'm out of it, unfortunately.
The dark skin backwoods, they run longer, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I sat here and smoked like 4 or 5 drinks already, bro. Like
Dude, I told you, I don't want. I hope I can, land some more. But the truffles is tremendous, super duper tremendous. But yeah.
you,
But I definitely,
you still
like I
on
said,
L
I
like
mean,
number 2 probably.
yep. Oh yeah, yeah,
I got
yeah.
another
I
one.
told
I'm
you.
good. I'm good. I got another freezing
I
up on me,
told
man.
you.
You Dr. Freeze right now, bro.
Oh, I ain't freezing up, man. My hand, everything looks straight. I guess.
Fucking
Well,
see. Huh?
like I said, huh? See, the only good thing, like I said, about it's like Wi-Fi everywhere. So I need to get a
Mm-hmm.
new extender though. My kids broke the antennas off the joint. Definitely need to get a new extender though. Pause.
Nobody told you to move to the middle of nowhere, bro. Hey,
Nah,
yo.
it ain't. It no. The thing with this joint, yo, if you see how it is, you'll be like, it's retarded. I don't know if it's turns. Like certain people cribs you being down here, it's the center block. So if they got expansions on a crib, 9 out of 10 expansions are gonna be built the center block. So if you in that room, you gonna get bad service. This house ain't built on no center block. The Wi-Fi box right there in the kitchen. Why the hell you can't get none in the living room? There's only one room away. And we gotta get the extended joint for the Wi-Fi to reach in the living room from the kitchen. How does that work? Nah, see, that's another one of
You in the middle of nowhere.
no, I'm about to give you another, smart tech talk. When you get internet service from cable companies and things, the reason why they give you that router is because that router sucks ass. It's literally made to cover 200 to 300 square feet of an area. When you live in a
Bro,
house that's 1,500 square feet, how does that work?
remember we did that crib in Jersey where the service was so fucked up we had to climb on the roof to get service?
Oh wow. I think I remember that joint. I don't remember that
Oh,
dress, but I know what joint you talking about.
that shit was so bad. Oh my goodness, the
Dragson.
service it was so trash, yo.
I think that was Dragson. That was the joint down Port Nars.
That was bad. It was two different Jones like that. It was two different Jones
Every
like that because one Jones both of them was roof jobs.
well, I know
Both
the
of them
one
was roof.
at Port. Everything at Port
One
Nars was bad
of them
on service.
was where turtle at. Remember where you found that big ass turtle at, bro?
Yeah. What's it? No, that joint was in the woods. That joint was in Kentucky.
That shit was drawn, bro. Like out in the middle of nowhere, Jersey. Like you just like, bro, what the fuck is this? Like, why is this like this? Like that, nigga. I'm not that far from the city, but why I feel like I'm forever away from everybody. Like that shit is so secluded, like out there, bro. Like, oh man. I mean, I get
Oh
why people
god.
move out there, and I don't get it because it's like shit like that, nigga. You don't have no service at all. You gotta climb up on a fucking roof to make a call. No, that's dangerous.
That's how I know anything out Port Nars is like that. I remember that crib that you would Dodge one to, and I remember y'all niggas had to leave. It was so cold in that bitch. That old ass house.
Dodge is Pretty Smiles for y'all that don't know. Pretty Smiles, the comedian. You know what I'm saying? For those that don't know, you know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say shit. Yeah. I know so people be really be calling my man Alfred. I said, I don't know nobody named Alfred. Alfred Hitchcock. Fuck you mean? I don't know that. I don't know nobody named Alfred. I said that man ain't died. I bet that nigga is died. His name died.
Yeah, everybody call
I
you Smiles though.
Yeah. Y'all always did. No, when I first met him, you called him Dodge.
He was rapping. He wasn't doing comedy.
Oh, Dodge was his rap name? Oh,
Yeah, remember he was with Duran.
I mean, shit, nigga, he always seemed to be. I don't know, he never really changed it up. He just been Dodge. Shit. How they niggas say? He answered to it, right?
That nigga name been Smiles for like the past 15 years. Niggas been calling him Smiles since like '08, '07, like yeah, like nigga, they been calling him Smiles for a minute.
Then that mean I know him for a minute. That ain't got nothing to do with me without Betty. This you
Back then,
said,
bro.
yo, this my cousin died. And he told me his
Right,
name was
yeah, right,
died.
right, yeah, right. He was rapping. He was rapping. He had just started
You
doing
see,
comedy.
see what I'm saying? Remember Boy used to be there at night on Broadway. Nigga, when I met him, they said his name was Sexo 69. So even when you find out his name Tom, nigga, that's Sexo. When I first met him, y'all said, yo, this my man Sexo 6ix9ine. I don't even want to know why they call him that. Don't even can't even tell you the story why. I didn't
I ain't
even
say
ask.
that. I ain't say that. You said y'all said. Hold on, wait, but don't say y'all said because I didn't say that. You said when I first met him, y'all said his name. No, I didn't say that. I never
Oh,
said that.
okay,
So don't put
okay,
me in
okay.
there.
Look,
You
look,
did
look. I'm not gonna put you on the
say,
Sexo story.
nigga.
He was in about 10th grade, so he ain't have anything to do with Sexo. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have anything to do with Sexo. I just seen him. You know what I'm saying? But
All right, right.
but I
Clearly
mean,
you did. You know this guy. So what else?
no,
What about you and sex? What
he
happened?
he. I actually he was stalking he was creeping my one of my ex girlfriends out back in the day. So yeah, I did know him. He was a security guard at Rite Aid. So I guess I don't know. I don't know if he was sexo all the time. I don't know, but he was a security guard at Rite Aid, and I guess he was sexo at night. I don't know how he
Security
did.
guard.
You know, he was sex. I don't know. Yeah, I don't even want to think. I don't know how I could go together, but he yeah, that was his name. Yeah.
Nigga, that nigga in there standing on 10 toes for the rent. Like he like, I wish you would try to steal out of here, nigga. I'll whip your ass, nigga. I'm put you in handcuffs and take you in the back till the cops get here. Like that nigga, not a security guard for that nigga in there protect cross.
Hey, listen,
That nigga,
I'm gonna tell you now. For any
that
store
nigga,
out here, for any store out here that I go in, y'all security guard got a time ring. Nigga, I'm still whatever the fuck I want.
and pine. Like, I wish the fuck you try it.
Fuck out of here. And I'm like, fuck man, that
Fuck it.
nigga, that nigga, man.
Nigga there protect and serve Pampers. He didn't protect Pampers.
Hey, hey, I know that was, that was his thing. But back to, but people, like I said,
Man,
cats
listen, yo,
choose
I
their
just did
names
a
and
comedy
choose
show.
their,
A couple days ago. I just went to a comedy show a couple days ago, man, and I had a fucking cup of Red Bull, and I was about to walk in, and the old ass security guard was like, "No, no, no, you can't get in here with that shit." And I'm just like, "Bro, like it's fucking Red Bull." I'm like, "You act like this shit a gun or something, bro? Like it's a cup of Red Bull. I gotta take it to the car. Like y'all don't even serve Red Bull in here for one. So I with a Red Bull, I gotta go back to my car. Like old ass nigga. He like his name was Jasper, and one of his legs was shorter than the other one. Like I thought he was sitting on a stool, but clearly his other leg was the other leg was shorter and the other one was shorter. Like no, you could laugh. Go ahead. No, nobody's listening or watching,
listen, the
so you
only
can laugh.
reason
Nigga,
why I'm
go ahead.
laughing, right? Look, look,
You're
the
like he
only
was
reason,
you're like It like he was like a parrot, like he was perched up on like a pole or a stick. Pause. Like I was like
well, I'm
he
gonna
was
tell
like
you,
lean, but his and once I seen it, he like leaned forward. It was like you can't bring that in here. His leg didn't hit the ground all the way. It was like a kickstand where like when your kickstand get fucked up and they don't hit the ground all the way, then you got like
well, see, look,
that's
the
how his
day
other
you
leg
gotta,
was. It was
the day you gotta remember about people
like
like
a
him, right?
kickstand. Like he
But see, with people like
you
him, you
can't
got
you
like
can't bring
you got like a 90, 99, and 98 to 99% chase rate. He ain't chasing, and he ain't gonna fight with you.
ain't got no run.
So he gonna
Trying
use
to end him.
everything.
He ain't listen.
Man, listen. That nigga got
Growing
on
up,
back there.
that nigga hated Run DMC. He couldn't stand Run DMC.
You
He
go
hated Run
ahead,
DMC, nigga. He was like, nigga, I don't want to hear that shit. Fucking.
look, you go ahead and play with that nigga if you want to, right? All you gonna get is, all you gonna get is, right? That nigga got the same utility belt that Batman wear. I'm telling you, if he can't chase you, he got some shit on that belt. Or you gonna be mad when you find out that long leg gonna trip you.
You said what?
Hey, you gonna be mad when that one long leg trip you. And uh, he gonna turn himself into a protractor.
That nigga was 5'4" and 6'2" at the same time, bro. I don't know how he did it, bro. That nigga, if he step on the wrong leg, nigga, he two different sizes, nigga. Like you're not gonna catch him. They gonna be like the seller was from he was either 5'4" or 6'2", bro. Like it was like as he ran, he got taller than shorter, taller than shorter. Like I don't know what was going on. Like
I would tell
nigga,
you, but he was built like
leg was like
Moneybagg.
a pogo
Here she
stick.
gonna
Nigga.
call me
That
back.
nigga,
Hold on. Hey, lady.
that nigga, this nigga answered the call in the
I'll
middle of
take
the
it back.
podcast. Like
I had to. It was my mom.
he
I
just
ain't
better
talked
be.
to her in hours.
Oh, all right, oh, all right, oh,
Okay. I mean,
all
well,
right.
well,
No, it's
well,
his mom. It's his
well,
mom, y'all.
but I
It's his
had to check
mom.
out because I
What's going
had to
on,
finish
mom?
like 4 o'clock.
Yeah, mom. I'm just in the
Crazy
middle of
when I get done.
recording. Yeah, mom. I just answered the
Nah.
phone. Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't heard
Okay,
from her for
mom.
like,
Yeah, you can call me later and
yeah,
tuck me in.
man. I ain't talked to her since 3:42, man. I ain't know what the hell she was doing. I figured she was asleep. I thought
I
she
feel you.
probably.
Listen, man. I feel you, bro. Listen. I ain't mad at you. All white all white pock
Hmm.
suit, nigga. I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? Same way
Hey,
what Fab
man,
said. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you, nigga.
I was that shit.
Ain't nobody listening, nigga. Nobody's not gonna know that your mommy called you at 11:34 down south time, 12:34 Eastern time. You know what I'm saying?
Eastern Standard Time. So, man, got here for the phone. Shout out to you,
We
man.
record at night. We record at night. We got families and lives and shit, real life shit that we dealing with in the daytime.
No,
So
a
we
lot of
record
them
at night.
Jones. Yeah, that's not
Smoke a lot of
uncommon
bud
though.
till we go. It's
Look,
not. It's not.
a lot of
It's
them.
definitely not.
Yo, what are you doing, man? Yo, I got the dumbest cat hair in the world. That nigga retarded. I just want to punch him in his little cat face.
All I know is though, it's a lot of shit being talked about in the NBA, like as far as like trades and shit that's coming up. And I
No, so I
mean,
think some
we
people got
got
traded already.
some people got traded already, right? Correct.
Yeah,
You see, Chris Paul just got released or whatever not too long ago. They
and they should have been released Chris Paul quite some
talking about
time
he might
ago.
either go to either LA Clippers or where else did I hear that he might go? They say either the Clippers or the Lakers would be a good fit. But yeah, I mean, with the Lakers, I'd rather him not go to the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Like he can stay where he at, and well, he's not nowhere right now. I'm not saying he's nowhere as a person, but I'm just he's not nowhere as a team. But mm,
He, man, I feel
if
bad.
he was to come to the have to be kind of limited. I think his role would have to be kind of limited because you got a few good guards and even forwards that's on the Lakers right now that I feel like could hold their own and could take the team to the next level. But a guy like Chris Paul might bring another veteran to the team to hype up the team to get them to where as though they playing the right type of basketball that they need to play. Because otherwise, other than that, I don't see him being a good fit for the Lakers. Other than being just like coming in there and like maybe coming off the bench and just like dishing the rock and letting the younger guys know the type of position that they should play. Like other than that though, nah. He can go wherever the fuck else that he's going to. But and Zion is definitely not gonna be a Pelican. I don't see it. Like I think Zion might possibly go to maybe he might be like a fucking Charlotte Hornet, or New Orleans Hornet, whatever they are right now.
I think they're gonna play for the
Possibly might
Pittsburgh
go
Penguins.
to like
They gonna,
you said what, bro?
and they're gonna play for the Pittsburgh Penguins. I ain't right fucking.
Exactly, bro. Like you got too much going on for basketball right now, bro. Like you got fucking that shit is wild right now, man. And I don't even want to give him like flack because it's like, yo, like you it wasn't like you was out here banging some average just nappy like I ain't mean to say nappy. That's not what I meant to say. It ain't like you out here just was fucking around with some average ass broad that just don't got shit going for herself, just on some old boy, just you know what I mean? Like now granted, who the fuck wanna be out here like, oh yeah, my girl a porn star, my baby's mom is a porn star. Like, nigga, no, that ain't the move either. Like,
Huh.
so bitch, you just gonna have my baby, and then just after you have our kid, you just gonna go to work and get gang banged and come home and make me a fucking plate of shrimp alfredo. No, I don't want this. I don't bitch. I don't want nothing to do with you.
Huh.
I can't even look at you. I don't want no fucking alfredo. Like you.
You sound practically it does.
Wow. He
Oh.
found himself in a debacle. And what make it crazy, like I could see if not saying Zion a bum, but it's like, bro, I could see if you was out here right now just like dropping crazy numbers and was in the finals and all that type shit, like, and you had this going on. But bro, you ain't even doing that, bro. Like the last thing I remember about Zion Williamson is his fucking sneakers ripping during halftime or during like the fucking like you know what I'm saying? Like it's just like, bro, like you come on, man.
He had the baller
No.
brands on.
You got way too much shit going on, bro, that don't got to do with basketball. And
Well,
you ain't
first off,
even performing pause, you're not even performing to your best ability right now out there on the basketball court when you was out there. Nigga, like, come the fuck on, man. Like,
well, listen, like
we
I
got
got
these
some shit.
motherfuckers out here. We got these motherfucking basketball players really out here doing whatever the fuck they want to do, bro. Like, and it's just like, I get it, bro. You rich. You feel like, yo, nigga, I'm a regular person, which you are. Yeah, you are a regular person. You're a regular person. But at the same time, you still got responsibilities that you gotta fucking fulfill at the end of the day. And motherfuckers that's coming out here and not producing numbers and not putting up points, like I ain't gonna, like I'm a Lakers fan. I've been a Lakers fan way before Brian got there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Way before Brian got there. Way before Brian got there. I was a fucking Lakers fan. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just
Uh-huh.
like with that last game that I seen him play when he had the 31 points in the first half, and then you come on and drop 9 in the second half. It's like, all right, either you was tired or the shit that he was doing, it was like once he came out in the second half, he was trying to get the team involved, and it's just like, bro, once they start missing all them crazy ass shots and open shots and all that type shit, bro, that's when you're supposed to say fuck that. I'm about to go back in the
He
same
didn't
bag that
cool
I was just
himself.
in the first.
He
At
can. He
least
didn't
go
cool
out
himself
like
off.
60 or 50 fucking
He
points
he didn't cool himself off already.
at halftime for them 15, 20 minutes.
See, he should have just kept. Like I said, if he would have came out and kept that same aggression for the 42, yeah, then you would have got that 50. I mean, I don't know why he does that. To me, to be honest, like this is just my opinion from watching him over the years. I think he first and foremost, I'm gonna say he's 20 years in the league. I think that he be pacing himself a lot
How many
because
years did Kobe play? Did Kobe not play a dub?
no,
Did Kobe not play a
I
dub
think
though? Am I
I
tripping? Did Kobe
don't
play a dub or no?
I don't think he played it though. Cause remember he
Kobe
beat out Mike.
Kobe came in the league in '96. He retired in what, like 2018, 2017? So he definitely did like 20 plus or 20 years. Like you could look that up right now. I'm rolling up right now. If I weren't rolling up, I would look it up. But
Oh,
what I do know is, and I'm not comparing Bron to Kobe, but if you want to start talking that GOAT shit and all that shit the way everybody always talk, when they start talking about, oh yeah, Mike the GOAT or LeBron the GOAT, a lot of people skip over Kobe, and it's just like, how the fuck are you skipping over a nigga that had 80 fucking 1 points after Will had a bean and Kobe sat the fuck out? He could have dropped that bean, nigga. Phil Jackson ain't want him to, out of respect for Will.
nigga, well let me score 98 then.
You said what?
Let me score 98 then.
Listen, bro. He should have kept him in the fucking game and let him go off and do whatever the fuck he was going to do. Because if he'd have dropped 108 that night, niggas still like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it just niggas still talk about the 81 point game, but it's just like, bro, come on, man. He could have had more than 81. Y'all took him out the game. For what reason?
He was playing against Charlotte, correct.
That wasn't against Charlotte.
Man, I'm telling you, it was against a trash ass team.
81 point game was against Jalen Rose, nigga, in the Toronto Raptors.
And who else?
Why are you making that face?
I, I like Jalen Rose. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Kobe is cold, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was that nigga, bro. Like it's just like come on, man. Give my man his respect, bro. Brian a fucking great basketball player. And then what I don't like also is like it's like every couple years these fucking announcers be making people in the stars, but then it's just like after they fizzle out after a year or so, y'all don't be saying shit about these motherfuckers. Like it's just like I'll give you a prime example. A motherfucker like a Jeremy Lin, bro. They was piping Jeremy Lin up so much for like 2, 3 months, and it's just like, bro, like he wasn't even a star that long, bro. But y'all was piping this guy up as if he's a fucking legend. Even and I'm not disrespecting Jokic when I say this, but I mean this respectfully, bro. Don't compare him to no fucking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's and no fucking Hakeem Elijah Wines and all. I get, yeah, what he doing in the past couple years has been great. It's been cool and all that, bro. But I just don't see it, bro. Especially in today's NBA because today's NBA is not as physical as the NBA yesteryear, bro. Is nowhere near as physical. Pause. And it's just like y'all motherfuckers giving him a pass when it's just like, yeah, he a big motherfucker. So 9 times out of 10, when he is coming down the ball, his unorthodox ass game, he coming down the court and spinning around. Motherfuckers getting out of his way. Ain't no motherfucking hand checking him and putting their arm up and all that shit, stopping him from just spinning to the rim and going up with him to try to block his shot and all that shit. They just letting that shit go. Like it ain't really no defense being fucking played in today's game, bro. A lot of the games be looking like the All-Star game. Niggas just be running down the court, everybody inbound the ball, somebody run down the court, pull up for a three. Nigga, you 7 feet. Why the fuck are you back there? Why are you up top? Why are you up like nigga? That's supposed to be for the point guard and the shooting guard. Sometimes the small forward, nigga. Why the fuck are you behind the key, nigga? You supposed to be near the rim, waiting to get the ball, turn around, and dunk that shit on somebody. No, not these new niggas. They want to come down the court and pull up and I'm Steph Curry. Swat. Like, bro, okay, yeah, that's great that you made it, but I don't care to see a 7 footer or motherfucker that's 6'10" and above make 3-point shots. That's just not something I care to see. The All-Star, say that shit for the All-Star game, bro. I don't care to see you do that in a regular game. Even if it's helping your team win, it's just like, bro, that's not what they brung you here for. Certain positions in basketball pause. And then sports is for which you're there to play. Like, if you're brung here to fucking be a point guard, then you come up the court and you dish the rock. Or if you a fucking forward or a center, pause, then you know what I'm saying? You play down there by the fucking basket and you wait till they pass you the ball and you turn around, you dunk that shit, you do a hook shot or whatever, little inside shot and all that pulling up, coming down the court with the ball and all that. Like, yeah, that's cool for the All-Star game, bro, but it's like nobody has a set position in basketball no more, bro. And that shit is corny. Everybody want to be a fucking guard. Everybody's pulling up the court. Where's your game at, bro? It's like if you gotta perfect this shot now, if everybody's perfecting their 3-point shot, where does that leave the game of basketball at? Because it's like nobody's not doing no type of finesse moves. You just throwing the ball over here or throwing the ball over there, and they just throwing the ball up like, swat, oh, swat, oh, swat. Like, it's like bro, on that shit all game. That should make it nutty, bro. Like that shit corny.
See, another thing too that I don't like about the way basketball
And
goes
B got the
now is
MVP, and you seen what happened with his bum ass, and he wanted to talk about, huh?
I said the only thing I don't like about that shit is it's like okay, a nigga hit a three, so you go down there and gotta hit a three. What happened? They hit a three, hit a two. They hit a three, hit a two. Let them niggas miss, hit a two. Yo, right there. Like, well, why is it always gotta be a three for a three these days? See, back in the day, them old coaches, all right, they got high hands with the three. Keep on them twos. Keep on them twos, because they gonna get cold eventually. And then we can put our foot on the gas. You keep trying to shoot it out 3 for 3 with them, and y'all niggas cold. Now y'all
Mm-hmm.
1 for 15, and y'all down by 26 points.
Them
That's how the
3-pointer
game of
shots right
basketball
after him.
is.
You
It's
shoot
like
yourself.
they erase the paint. It's like paint points really don't matter. But also it's back the main man. See, I don't really buy too much into the bull
They
because
shoot themselves right out the game, bro.
see with the boy Jokic, he been in the league for quite some time. It ain't like he only been in for a few years. He been good the last 2 years. He's been in the league 4 years. Where was this goodness at when you came in the door?
Right. But and that's what I'm saying. And yeah, people gotta get time to develop and all that. But my whole thing is like when Michael Jordan, all right, now this player ever, yada 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 yada. Kobe Bryant in the league. Kobe Bryant is the greatest player ever. Nobody can match this. Nobody can do this. LeBron comes to the league. LeBron James is the greatest player ever. Steph Curry been in the league. Just start killing them out of nowhere. Steph Curry is the greatest shooter, the greatest player, the best guard ever to touch the basketball. Da da da. Jokic pop up, start doing his thing. Jokic, the Joker this, the Joker that, the Jokic this, the Joker that. And it's just like, bro, like every 2 years, every year, y'all switching who the greatest player ever is. It's like, how? How?
No, they because they
How are
took
y'all
their
the greatest? He's the greatest player. He's the greatest player. This. He's the greatest player. It's just like every year y'all saying somebody different. They try and compare the bull. What's his name? Jamal Murray to Kobe Bryant. They talking about yeah, Jamal Murray this, Jamal Murray that. He's like Kobe Bryant esque, and I'm just like, bro, no way in the world. No way in the world are you gonna compare this man to Kobe. Like you can't
Exactly.
you can't you're not about to tell me that. Like you can't do that. My bad, bro. I had to get another lighter.
Hmm.
But like I was saying, Jamal Murray is not Kobe Bryant. He's nothing like Kobe Bryant. He's nowhere near Kobe Bryant. He's a okay. He's a nice basketball player, but we not about to pipe that man up like he Kobe Bryant. We not about to pipe the Denver Nuggets up like they going back to the chip again. They not. That was a cash grab for that city, like they do in all sports every so often. You feel what I'm saying? Like Milwaukee Bucks. You think Milwaukee going back to the chip next year, or within the next 5 years, or within the next 10 years? Fuck
That's
no.
almost
You're not gonna see
right. Huh?
you're not gonna see Milwaukee Bucks in the chip again no time soon, bro. Certain teams have a certain type of marketplace for the tickets and all that type of shit or whatever, and for the revenue and all of that or whatever. But the fucked up, the crime, the this, the that, this, that, and the third. They gonna win the chip this year. You feel what I'm saying, bro? That Giannis is not going back to the chip. Not with
Yeah.
Milwaukee. Denver not running it back this year coming up. Watch. Mark my words, bro. Denver is not going back. Denver gonna be like 55 and something with their record, bro. They not going back to the chip this year. And then everybody gonna be like, oh, that's because they weren't hungry no more. They already won their ring. That's why. No, nigga, they not going back because that was a cash grab for that city. That's why. They put motherfuckers in place to win these games and all of that shit, and for their city to be on and lit for a year or two, and then that's a wrap. You don't hear nothing. They just want to build the city up a little bit, bring some money to them, and then we out. We ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like we ain't fucking with them no more. Like, but Denver is done. They not going back. Milwaukee not going back. I'm not, and I'm a Lakers fan. I'm not saying the Lakers gonna win next year, but Denver and Milwaukee not gonna be there. That's for damn sure. For damn sure, bro. I'm willing to even go as far as placing a bet with whoever brave enough to comment first in the comments that, you know what I'm saying, that take that bet.
It'd be it's
And
an
once you
asshole
say
out
you
there.
take that bet in the comments, I'll post my Cash App info, you post your Cash App info in the same comments, and we go from there.
Yeah.
But I know they not going. They not going back. I don't give a fuck what they coach said. They coach was going off that lick. He was on there talking heavy. He talking about, yeah, we run this motherfucker back. We running this motherfucker back. Like, no, y'all not. No, the fuck y'all not. Y'all are not going back. Only thing y'all gonna do is go back to Denver and cool the fuck out. That's it. Y'all not winning no more chips. This
Hmm.
is Denver's last nugget. Like that shit is a rap ski.
You know, get some chips, nigga, some potato
We
chips.
seen this shit in football, bro. We seen this shit in football. You know what I'm saying? We seen that shit in football, bro. That should be cash grabs for certain cities after a certain amount of time, where to where it's though it'd be like, yo, that city is fucked up. It's a lot going on there. This going on, that's going on. We gonna throw them a bone. We gonna throw them a chip. Nigga, the Eagles fans been talking shit for 8,000 years, nigga. It was
Where, oh,
nigga
where
dinosaurs.
Chicago chips
It
at?
was dinosaurs. Listen, it was dinosaurs from Philadelphia that ain't never won a fight in their life, nigga. They still keep talking about this Super Bowl. Oh yeah, we got to reach the Super Bowl. We got to reach the Super Bowl. Nigga, the Eagles won that shit in Philadelphia that ain't never won a fight in their life, nigga. Rex come out here and they've been humbled again the past couple seasons lately, but they still keep talking about this Super Bowl. Oh yeah, we gotta reach the Super Bowl. We gotta reach the Super Bowl. No, nigga, they threw the city of Philadelphia a fucking bone, nigga. Because other than that, nigga, like the Flyers won back in what, oh 08? You know what I'm saying? And then
Hmm.
again, you got to think it's certain demographics that come with certain sports as well. With football and basketball, it's more so mixed, but we also know that it's going to be a lot more niggas out there if these two teams win the chip, other than other cities. You feel what I'm saying? Now think
Yeah.
like just think about that. What I'm saying, like in the city of Philadelphia, they know if the fucking like when the Eagles won, it was a lot of motherfuckers out there, and would make it crazy. And I give it to them. It wasn't a lot of dumb shit from black motherfuckers. It was a lot of white people climbing poles and all that shit. Like y'all was out here acting a fucking fool. You feel what I'm saying? So, and if the Sixers win, you know niggas gonna go out here and act a fucking fool. They're gonna be shooting their ARs and AKs and they PLRs and they fucking Effins and all them other guns with letters in the fucking air, just doing some dumb shit because a basketball team or their football team or their favorite sports team, period, won. But it's just like, yo, y'all want to throw shots in the air? No. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like when certain
Hey,
teams win, it's just like I feel as though they just throwing that city a bone right quick. Like, yo, look, pause. They just like, yo, here y'all go. Here y'all go right quick. Because when them teams win, certain teams that's not dynasties and don't really deserve to be there, nigga, they win that one championship and that be the fuck it forever again. Like it's like if they never won and forever, they win one chip and then never win forever again. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like nigga, and nigga, you a Cleveland Browns fan or used to be a Cleveland Browns fan. You know y'all ain't winning shit. I don't even know why you would like the Cleveland Browns. Their colors is ugly as shit. Them niggas is brown and orange.
yeah.
Brown and orange, nigga. Like they ain't winning
Hey,
shit.
hey, y'all ain't understand what I said. I like anybody going against the Eagles. It could have been any team. I just had to pick a team because remember he kept saying he wasn't gonna bet me unless I had my own team. He want to take my bet as a freelancer, so I had to
The only
say
person
just pick a team.
you want the only people I know that said that don't like the Eagles. That was like my team is anybody that's playing against the Eagles because a lot of Eagles fans always be like, yeah, I fucking hate the Cowboys and da, da, da. And I just be like, bro, why? Like you don't live near Dallas. Like I don't get why yo, cause y'all everywhere, y'all Dallas fans and da, da. Yeah, in case y'all ain't know, I'm a fucking Cowboys fan and a Lakers fan, and I live in Philadelphia. But I like the Phillies and the Flyers. But we ain't gonna get into that. You know what I'm saying? All y'all need to know is those are my teams. I don't fuck with the Eagles, not at all. I'm good. I'm straight.